Well, I was lucky enough as a kid to have some very good public school teachers, and one of my favorite English teachers in 8th grade asked us about career paths, and it got me thinking at that age when I was about 14 about myself and what I was good at, and she was one of the people that told me I was good at writing. But I was also, and still also in a lot of ways, a pretty bashful person. But I didn't love that about myself. And so I think part of my drive to go into journalism was just about something that would force me out of that. I didn't want to be bashful my whole life, and I wanted to do work in service of others, and that gave me fulfillment and a sense of meaning and purpose in my life. I think some of the work that I'm most proud of has been in the service of children. I became an education reporter as a way off of the breaking news beat as a very young reporter, and I just really fell in love with the variety of it and with how important it felt to advocate for the needs of children, for the safety and the health and the well-being and the education of public school children. And one of those examples is a boot camp was created. It was a dumping ground for children for the most serious, egregious safety risks in the school district to, a kid that showed up drunk for prom. And it was very, very physically dangerous for kids and for teachers. And my reporting led to not just the closing of that, but of the complete overhaul of the alternative education options within the Tulsa district. That legacy stands today. All of those schools were remade. Another example that comes to mind is Epic Charter Schools. As an education reporter, I felt that I had a basic understanding that a lot of reporters in our state don't have about how education funding works and the accountability for those dollars. Gosh, one of the most rewarding moments of my career was to sit in a room last fall and listen to our state auditor tell a room full of people that my work on that, when there had been so many reporters look at it, touch that story, that my work in particular served as the basis for actions by her office that uncovered the wrongdoing and led to those charges. I'm a military brat, and so I grew up in a few different places, always feeling a little bit like I was on the outside looking in on community and a sense of true belonging. And I found that, and I didn't mean to. I didn't think I would. And Susan Ellerbach hired me. Jason Collington, who is our boss now, we interned together as college kids, and it was a phone call to him one day saying, "Hey, are there any jobs up there?" And the call back didn't come from him, it came from Susan. And she hired me, and I work for a fantastic city editor, Paul Terrell, that keeps me wanting to do this work from all of the people that I've worked with as a team there. It's a very supportive and encouraging atmosphere, and has never been cutthroat or competitive internally. And I'm very grateful for that.